Hey, this is Mark at the Practical Still. We're going back to the bottle on what turned out to be one of my favorites ever, Weller 12. So you might be thinking I didn't see an open the bottle video on that, and that's true because this bottle has been open for longer than we've been doing those videos. This is an interesting one. So I like Weller whiskey. I'm a bit of a wheated whiskey fan. I like Special Reserve. I certainly like Old Weller Antique. I've never gotten lucky enough to buy a bottle of William Larue Weller during BTAC season. And frankly, I'd never gotten a chance to buy a bottle of Weller 12. And I'd only have one little sip at a local establishment that had a bottle open. I didn't ever want to buy a pour in a restaurant because, you know, everything's different in a restaurant than at home. And I just wanted to wait till I got a bottle. But as you probably figured out from the name of the deal, the Practical Still, I'm not a fan of secondary prices. I'm not going to sleep in parking lots overnight. Not that I haven't done it before, but I'm not doing it anymore. So I just never got a chance. But luckily, through the generosity of a liquor store owner in Colorado Springs, a guy named Pete, he sells the good stuff to people that like whiskey, that drink it and don't sell it at retail. So I got to buy a bottle of Weller 12 for $38. And I quite enjoyed it. When I first opened it, I wasn't sure. In fact, I thought maybe I'd like Old Antique or is good. Maybe even Special Reserve would do just fine. As this bottle sat and as I drank on it, it's really good. I came to like it a lot. I slowed down drinking it dramatically, which is why it's lasted me probably close to a year. And it is just, I mean, from here, just as I pour that, I mean, the aroma, the fruits, and oh God, that's just so good. At first, when I had that sip in a local establishment, when I opened this first bottle, I thought, well, maybe all the hype's too much for it to live up to. But boy, after living with it for a while, God, it's just fruity, and the aromas are so soft. Yeah, I'm gonna hate to see that one go. It's at 90 proof. A lot of people complain about that. But it's a good proof for the whiskey. Certainly Old Antique at 107's got a little more bite to it, but it also is missing a little bit of age. I think the balance comes out better on this one. I'd love to have some more of it. These bottles go these days for 150 or 180 or even more, and I'm just not paying that for that whiskey. I've got 4 or 5 store pick Special Reserves that are not anywhere near as good as this, but they're certainly good enough to enjoy the Weller wheated whiskey recipe. So if you get a chance on Weller 12, pay what you think's fair for it. But if it's in your grasp, take it, drink it, enjoy it. It is a lovely whiskey. I hope you all get the opportunity. I'm going to love this last little bit. It's a sad thing, but we'll have memories. Cheers.